What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please make sure you click the notification bell and make sure you give me a big thumbs up and also leave your comments down below. What's goody, everyone? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel, TMR Gang, and welcome back to another reaction video. I'm your girl TMR, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. What's good, everybody? I hope everybody's doing okay. Y'all, I've been gone for a minute. Sorry for the MIA, but y'all, your girl been busy, okay? I've been very busy, you know, just taking care of myself, taking care of my family, and getting some time for me, you know, because we need some me time. So I wanted to apologize to you guys because I've gotten a lot of DMs like, TMR girl, where you at? Sis, I'm right here. Yeah, I ain't went anywhere, sis. I've just been over here minding my damn business, okay? I want to apologize because I should, you know, I need to use my community tab a little bit more. So when I'm not posting videos, I can still engage with you guys. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to do that, you guys. I'm just, you know, I'm sorry for that, but I do appreciate everyone that reached out to me and was like, sis, you all right? Yes, sis, I'm doing great. I'm doing okay. And you know, I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm grateful, and I can't complain, because even if I did complain, sis, is not gonna change anything. Okay. So the last time we talked, y'all, we were talking about Texas. Okay, and Texas it's been about a week now since they went through their big Arctic freeze, Arctic blast, and millions of people was without power, heat, water. And it wasn't just Texas, it was other southern states as well. But for some reason, you know, Texas really made the news about what they were going through, and I think it had a lot to do with the grid, you know, how Texas gets the electricity to their state. So if you don't know, Texas, so like in my city, you guys, we have one electric company, we have one gas company, and we have one water company. And our gas and our water company are one company. But there are a lot of states, Texas, for example, who privatize, I guess that's the word, privatize their power services through other companies. And I guess I hope I'm saying this right. It's like public, I believe it is. So what I mean by that is, I'm just going to use an example. Say, for instance, your electric company in your city is ABC, and it you know, takes care of the whole city. Well, in Texas, in several cities, they could have 8 different electric companies for one city. So for example, Dallas could have 10 different electric companies that services the city of Dallas. Same with the gas and the water. Now, when I lived in Texas, I thought that was kind of strange, because I was just like, oh, y'all don't have one company? So what that does is, say for instance, you run up your electricity bill with one company, and you about to have a disconnect. Maybe your bill's $500, sis, and you ain't got $500 to spend. I'm sorry, y'all, that window was down, and you don't have $500 to spend. Well, what you could do is you could just bounce to another electric company, pay whatever deposit they say you need to pay, and boom, you got electric service. You know, some people do that. Well, Texas lets, you know, it's available for people to choose what type of electric company or a water company or gas company that does, with the grid basically collapsed because, you know, Texas, obviously, as we know, was not prepared for that type of weather. You know, now I do remember a few years ago when Texas had the Super Bowl, they had that big ice storm there, and they survived that. But this one was a bigger deal, right? This winter storm was a bigger deal. And what I want to say about that, you guys, is, you know, 2020 was a horrible year. It was a year of unexpectedness. People wasn't expecting what happened to us. No one was prepared. 2021 is starting to be another year of unawareness, unexpectedness, not prepared. And if this hasn't taught you anything,
it definitely should teach you to stay woke, right? Stay prepared for any type of situation that comes your way, because you never know, but you need to be prepared. And I know that's hard for a lot of people, but again, like I said, it's being prepared, it's being awoke, it's being made aware of what could potentially happen, because y'all know anything can happen at any time. My God, look at coronavirus. No one thought this was going to happen. No one thought it was going to cripple our world like it did, but it definitely did, and we're still enduring that as of today. There's a mayor in Texas. I think the city is named Colorado City. I'll make sure I put it on the screen. You know, he basically told the people of his city, stop acting like babies and learn how to take care of yourselves. You know, he basically was like, you know, y'all always looking for a handout. I guess he was talking to the citizens of the city he was a mayor of. And you know what? It's just like, my thing with that statement was, yeah, there are some people that do depend on the government. Yes, there are. But in that city, everybody didn't depend on the government. There, you know, and even if you are dependent on the government, you're dependent on the government because maybe you're disabled and you get a disability check and the government supplies you with your income. I mean, you can't help your disability. But for him to say that was very, you know, to me, it's just like, sir, why did you sign up for this job? Because when you signed up for this job, you signed up to serve and protect. And if you got tired of serving and protecting, then you could have did it in a little bit more non-controversial way, or, you know. So obviously what he said was nowhere near politically correct. He got a lot of backlash from it. From what I read, he had already resigned when he wrote that tweet. But what that said is, you can't depend on nobody. That's basically what that message that mayor, basically what he said is that you can't depend on anybody, right? Not even the government says you cannot depend on anybody but your damn self. And that right there, that state. But you know what's so funny? Just because he said it doesn't mean there's other government officials that's not thinking the same damn thing. He was just the one that was bold enough to say it. But we do know that there's a lot of government officials that's thinking how he's thinking, but just isn't saying it. So obviously I took offense in what he said, because that wasn't the time for you to, you know, to go on a tyrant rant about you being pressured because the citizens of your city is asking for help. Yeah, that wasn't the time, because again, nobody was expecting that to happen. And at the end of the day, how can you be prepared for no lights, no water, no heat, how do you not ask your government official for assistance when that's what you signed? That's the oath you took when you became the mayor of that city. So y'all, but like I said, 2021 has showed me that nothing amazes me anymore. Nothing amazes me. Y'all, at the end of the day, we are definitely living in the last and evil days. Like, we've been living in these days. But a lot of things in the book of Revelations is coming to fruition, right? And if you are a person who don't read the Bible or know about the Bible, then obviously you don't know what I'm talking about. But for my sis that do, you definitely understand that these are the last and evil days. And what they spoke of in book of Revelations is coming in existence, right? And again, not only do you need to stay prepared in your mind, body, and pockets, but you also need to stay prepared with your religion and what you believe in and your faith, right? Because a lot of people that were dealing with the outages in the southern states had to rely on their faith, because as we seen with that mayor of that Texas city stated, we couldn't even rely on the government. Like, they couldn't even rely on the government of their city, because he basically gave you the middle finger and said, F you. Okay, y'all, that was, very distasteful. But at the end of the day, what can you do? The only thing you could do is look in astonishment like, wow, he really said that. But like I just stated, just because he said it doesn't mean other government officials don't have the same sentiment. They just ain't been bold enough to say it. So again, you guys, it's getting ready to be tax time. A lot of people are going to get income taxes. They're talking about that third stimulus should be coming in March. So, there's a lot of people that's getting ready to have a lot of money coming through their fingers, And I know a lot of people need to get caught up on back bills and things of that nature, and maybe get some things that they weren't able to get in 2020 because their income was depleted or it was reduced, or for whatever, for the reasons of the pandemic. And so 2021 income taxes, a lot of people are going to be trying to rebuild. But I would highly encourage anybody that comes across this video, if it's nothing but $500 that you can put in a savings, and maybe also get you like a little jar in your home where you can keep cash or coins, because we don't know, it might be a situation where you can't get to the ATM, you can't access your credit or debit cards. So it's always good to have a little mad money in the house as well too. Obviously put up somewhere where the kids or hubby or whomever can't get to it, and just have you some emergency cash money for unexpected situations. They say when you're saving money, it's best to have 6 months. Is it 3 or 6 months? Y'all let me know down below. I think it's 6 months. They actually have 6 months of expenses put to the side, and that's a lot for a lot of people. A lot of people are living check to check and can't afford to save that type of money. But I just always encourage people, when tax time come around, if you can try to do that, even if you start with $500, and start adding to it throughout the year. Not having a specific amount, but whatever you can manage to afford to put with if it's 500, if it's 1,000, whatever you can manage to afford to put to the side, just so when situations do come up, like that mayor in Texas to sit up and tell you to sink or swim, only the strong will survive, and figure it out. Well, you know what, sir? I will figure it out. That because I am self-sufficient. I am the keeper of my home. So with me saying that, you guys, I always, we over here, we discuss the channels that we like to watch. And one of my good sis, one of my subscribers sent me a DM the other day and was like, TMR, I want you to check this channel out. So there's this channel that I checked out, and shout out to my subscriber that sent me the information. It's a channel of a young lady. Her name is It's Kashmir, and this young lady is an amputee. She has no upper extremities. She doesn't have any arms, and she basically takes care of herself using her legs and her feet. It's how she feeds herself, grooms herself, and a lot of other things. I watched one video of hers yesterday where she said, I have bad news. And she also lives in Dallas, Texas, and she was also a person that was affected by the winter storm in the southern states. And what she wanted to let us know is that she has a torn ACL in her leg. And the doctor, I guess it was her primary care doctor or one of her doctors that she was seeing for the condition, basically misdiagnosed her, and she had been walking around with a torn ACL for over a month. So now she's going to have surgery, and because she does not have any arms, she's afraid of being put under anesthesia because she doesn't know, she's never had surgery before, so she doesn't know where they're going to put the needle so she can go under anesthesia so she can have this surgery. So the whole reason why I'm telling you guys this is, please understand, when you got it worse, somebody else always got it worse than you. Okay, like that is a true given. And I want you guys to go over there and take a look at her channel. And I don't think that girl wants sympathy. I think she just wants to tell her story and be an inspiration to other people in her situation or in her similar situation. And just the one video that I watched of the young lady, I felt very inspired by watching her video, because she's a miracle over there. How we complain, y'all, we complain a lot. As people, we complain a whole damn lot. And I'm a victim of that too, you guys. I complain a lot too. But look at this lady who's having to survive by using her feet and her legs to take care of herself, and now she's going to be in a situation where she can't even use those extremities because she's going to have surgery on it. So y'all, just keep that girl in your prayers, and go over there and check out her channel. Make sure you subscribe to it, because like I said, just one video, and I really like her personality. I really do. So y'all make sure you guys go check that channel out. So now that we have gotten some of that out the way, y'all, we're going to talk about these mommies real quick. And I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I haven't really been watching them like that. I did a poll the other day on my community tab asking you all if you like the reality show Married at First Sight. And a lot of you guys did answer that poll. And thank you so much for your participation in that poll. I really appreciate it. But I do have a video coming out later today. Today's Sunday, so you're more than likely to see that video later today, where I did a recap of Married at First Sight season 12, episode 1 through 6. So if you're interested in that video, please make sure you come back to my channel and take a look at that video. I basically gave you my thoughts on the 5 couples and what I thought about them from season 1 up to season 6. And if anybody watches that show, y'all know the infamous couple, Chris and Paige, honey. They're a whole hot mess, but I definitely talked about them in the video. So, all right, so y'all, we're gonna get on with these mommies real quick before I get to my destination. So we're gonna start with Strong Mommy Chrissy. So Strong Mommy Chrissy, y'all, if you watched her channel, Instagram, you know she had a pipe bust in the house. She showed a video, water everywhere. She was really, really frustrated. Chrissy was without power. She was without water. She was without heat. Chrissy has 8 kids at the home, and y'all, sis was going through it over there, okay? And that was a big mess that she had. I believe the pipe burst in her laundry room, and she just had a very big mess. Not to mention being without other utilities in the home, and now you got your whole house is like a swimming pool, okay? So Chrissy, I didn't watch all of the video, guys, because like I said, I went over there for a few minutes to watch a video. But one thing I can say about Chrissy is she talked about, you know, the struggles that her and her family were going through during that time last week with the storm, and I believe things are getting back to normal over there for Chrissy. But Chrissy didn't just make a big drawn out fiasco about it, unlike our friend Miss Jazzy Life, and we gonna get to her in a minute. So I know Chrissy had did a live maybe the day before she put this video out, where she was talking to her, her audience, and someone asked, is there anything that we can do? Does she need anything? And Chrissy just said no. Yeah, I guess people were saying, do you want us to cash app you? Do you need money? And she was just like, you know what, guys, just pray for us. And I was like, well, okay, Chrissy, I guess, maybe sis is, turning the leaf, with the whole help me out situation. But at this point, people were donating to the Gorilla Glue girl for a whole situation that she put on herself. Clearly, in this situation for Strong Mommy Chrissy, dealing with a natural disaster, I could see people supporting that, right? Because everybody love the kids. But so I feel like if y'all send money to Gorilla Glue girl Tessica Brown, with God laid, you might as well send a few dollars over there to Strong Mommy Chrissy. And she had all pipes bust and things in that nature, and going without utilities and stuff, and got 8 damn kids in the house. So I can see her getting a little coin. But I'm hoping through, again, like I said in the beginning of this video, being prepared and staying awoke, I'm hoping Chrissy had renter's insurance, because the landlord of her home obviously has homeowner insurance because they're paying a mortgage on that home. So they have to protect their investment. But that doesn't protect Chrissy's things inside the home. So if sis does not have a renter's insurance, again, I don't know if she does or does not, I'm hoping she, going through this situation, I'm hoping sis has considered getting a renter's insurance policy. So in the event something like this happened again, because if she had a renter's insurance policy, and if there was, open hotels in that area, if she could travel, I don't know if Chrissy has a car or not, or whatever her situation is, then she, the renter's insurance would more than likely pay for a room for her, because with the pipes bust and all that was going on, that's a claim that she could have, submitted to the rental insurance company for a situation like that. So again, I don't know if she has renter insurance or not. not to be funny, y'all. I'm a side on maybe sis doesn't have a renter's insurance, but I don't know. Maybe the landlord required her to have renters, because I know a lot of landlords nowadays are requiring their tenants to have renters insurance, because again, the homeowner has homeowner insurance, which protects the structure of the home, but it doesn't have anything to do with the contents of the home. Those are your belongings as the renter, and you have to protect those. So I'm hoping that if she didn't, she does now, or if she did, then she's put in a claim, and whatever things that were damaged, anything was damaged during that pipe busted, Chrissy can get that taken care of. So then we're gonna skedaddle on over there to Liv's Life, y'all. I don't know. I haven't been watching Liv. I know she's been doing some lives, because I've been seeing other reaction channels putting up some Instagram lives she's done. I haven't really paid attention to that, y'all, because Olivia doesn't give me I need to watch you vibes, okay? She doesn't give me that. She's kind of watered down to me. I don't really get into Olivia like that. Like, you know, I used to like Olivia's channel. I'm not gonna lie, I did. I used to like her channel a few years ago, but you know, as time has went on, she just is not the same person that I was watching, you know, 2 years ago. So, but that's her business, you know. Again, no dig with that. I can watch other things. It's other things. But I know you guys, a lot of you guys subscribe to my channel because I did do reactions, or have done reactions on Liv's Life. And I'm just telling y'all, like, I don't really watch her like that, like I used to even give you a reaction. So I can't really give y'all a reaction other than sis need to put that bottle down, because to me, y'all, she drinks entirely too much. I don't know. It's weird to me how this girl just sits on live all day talking to her audience like, you know, they're her homegirls, and it's like, what are you coming to your what are people going to your channel for, sis? Like, what are they coming over there to learn? That you know, you like to drink and listen to music all day? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are people learning over here? You know, even with my channel, I'm not saying when you come over here, you're going to get a crash course, but more than likely you click on my channel because you want to hear the gossip, right? So you click on the channel because you want the tea, you want the gossip. So when you go over to Olivia's channel, like, sis, what are we going up? Like, sis, what are you giving other than, to me, y'all, train wreck vibes? I don't know. But again, you guys, that's just my thought and opinion, honey. Do not shoot the messenger, okay? So we're gonna leave this video talking about, oh, my jazzy life, y'all. So, you know, do y'all remember a few months ago when Jasmine had the whole food stamp debacle situation, and you know, people, you know, a lot of people was like, girl, you shouldn't even told people you was even getting food stamps, and then people wouldn't have the reason to call the food stamp office and get your stamps taken away if you wasn't running your mouth. And do y'all remember when Jasmine said the reason why she put food stamp in the title, because a few years ago it was trending, so she just put it in the title? Well, y'all, she's taking this Texas winter storm, and sis, because it's trending, sis is honey, she's using it to death. I think Jasmine put up about 4 or 5 videos talking about this storm, and it's like, sis, from what I gather in Jasmine's video, she was without water and heat. That's pretty much it. She had Chris out there scooping up ice off the porch and boiling it. And I'm like, well, you know, Chris, you know, considering you are a man that spent a little time in the pen, I guess you do understand survival of the fittest. So, okay, we okay, all right. Because I don't think if Jasmine was there by herself, more than likely she probably wouldn't have thought of that. So, you know, good thing Chris was there. And, you know, yeah, Jasmine didn't have any water maybe for a short period of time. And she definitely did have heat. Like, she didn't have it circulating through the whole apartment, but she had some heaters. That's because you had electricity. I'm sorry, Jasmine doesn't give me, sis, you over there struggling vibes, right? She didn't give me what Chrissy was going through, and a lot of other people in the state of Texas who didn't have lights, gas, or water. Like, they didn't have any. At least Jasmine had power, right? And that's a question I want to ask you guys. If you were going through a situation and a utility of yours was taken away from you due to a natural disaster or storm or whatever, which utility would you guys prefer not to have? Which one do you feel like you could live without for a week? Me personally, I could live without heat. Okay, if it was wintertime and I just had to choose, it would be heat. I definitely feel like I need my electricity and I need my water, because without water you can't flush the toilets, you can't cook, especially if you have an electric stove. You know, you can still cook on an electric stove because you got electricity. But when heat, you just got to bundle up. You might feel a little, but you can, like Jasmine, you can use electric heaters. So Jasmine doing all these videos like she is really going through it over there, and it's just like, sis, from what I've seen of your videos, you was without water and some heat, circulating through your whole apartment, but you did have electric heater, so it wasn't like you was just dead set cold over there. You did at least have electric heaters. You had that. But Jasmine's acting like they was over there, without anything for 4 days straight. Now, based off what she said her mama didn't have anything. She said her mama didn't have no lights, gas, water. She said mama didn't have nothing. So I would think her mama would need to be doing more of the videos than Jasmine, because it's like, Jasmine, we heard you, sis. You're in Texas and you're benefiting off the fact that Texas storm is trending over the internet, sis, and you trying to get those coins. It's like, sis, we get it. Y'all, she also did a video where she said nighttime routine with the twins with no water. I was like, you know what, Jasmine? You use the hell out of those kids for content. Now, I understand you're a mommy channel, but it's like, girl, what do you mean nighttime routine without water with the twins? Well, what about the other kids? They didn't get a bath? Why is it just the twin? Y'all, Jasmine gives me I'm a weirdo vibe. She really does, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. She gives me I'm a weirdo vibes. I was like, Jasmine, go sit down, sis. There's people really out here going through it. Like, sis, you got electricity, y'all. She wanted to let us know that Chris went trucking. What video, you guys? She said Chris went trucking in the middle of the night. Y'all, it wasn't the middle of the night, but she said she did a video where she said that they didn't have any food. Oh no, the car got stuck or something, and Chris had to walk to Target. Okay, sis. What happened, Jasmine? She said that Chris walked to Target because she started the video off saying the car was stuck. No, she said she started the video off saying that the car wouldn't start, and she caught herself and then said the car was stuck. And I'm like, Jasmine, since you got a big ass SUV over there, isn't that 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, or how, it's not like you had 8 inches of snow, or Jasmine, is your tires bald? Sis, do you need new tires? Sis, I think you need to probably ask the people for tires instead of whatever else, beds and bikes and whatever else you asking for. Sis, you probably need to ask your subscribers to get you some tires. That's probably what the problem is, Jasmine. You probably ain't putting no new tires on that car. Because it's not like y'all had 18 inches of snow. And you in a whole SUV, sis. I can see if you was in a car, but you in a whole SUV. Anyway, y'all, Jasmine was killing me with all these. She's killing me with all these videos. I was like, girl, if you put up one more video about this damn storm, I'm coming over there and I'm taking your SD card from you. Like, I'm taking your memory card straight out your camera, sis. I definitely am. So, y'all, but those were my thoughts about her. And she said she had to wash dishes in an aluminum pan. And I'm like, Jasmine, you don't have a mop bucket? How do you don't have a mop bucket, sis? Why are you using an aluminum pan? You don't have a mop bucket? Who don't have a mop bucket in their house? Even if you got a Swiffer, everybody should have a mop bucket, because a mop bucket is multi-purpose. You can use it for several things. Jasmine just gives me struggle vibes. Like she does, y'all. She gives me struggle vibes over there. Sis just frustrates me when I watch her channel. I just be wanting to say, Jasmine, call me, sis. Sis, call me. So I could talk to you, sis. So I could help you out. Because, sis, you definitely need some help. So, I don't know about the harassment she's been getting on YouTube. But obviously, Jasmine has persevered through that. She was like, y'all, F you. I'm going to get my coins, honey. And so sis said, well, maybe since the storm is going on and I just told everybody we ain't got no water or no central heat, maybe folks will leave me alone. Girl, I don't know. But I know one thing. Jasmine, don't do any more videos about the Texas storm, sis. It's over with. You done told us Kristen walked a million miles to Target. You've told us that y'all didn't have no water, no heat, blah, blah, blah. Sis, you told us that you was over there washing dishes in your Thanksgiving dressing pan. Sis, you have told us enough. We don't need to hear any more about you in that damn storm, okay? Like, Jasmine, cut it. Cut. Like, sis, stop. I don't know, y'all. But again, that's my little wrap-up thoughts about the mommies. I need to go and watch Keisha. I haven't watched Keisha. Y'all know she's doing weekly vlogs and making tuna salad with chicken. Y'all be patient with your girl, okay? I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna report back to y'all my thoughts of Keisha, Kaylee, and Jeremy Postel and the whole damn crew. Okay? All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much if you stayed to the end. You are truly the MVP, and I really appreciate you. Thank y'all so much for supporting my channel, and thank you all to my members who have become a member of this channel. I definitely will be going live really soon, you guys. Just please be patient with me. I know y'all used to TMR going live a lot, but like I told you guys in the beginning of this video, I've been really busy. I definitely will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell, so therefore every time I put out a new video, you'll be the first to know it. Remember, sub what you love. Bye bye.